Hello everyone and welcome back to DJ's Gaming. In today's episode, we are going to see the Dvars Bulwark. This is their tier 2 fighting machine. Mostly a ranged unit, 40 hit points, 2 armor, and you'll notice that's kind of a common thing with the Dvar, they all have armor. They're all very heavily armored. And he has autocannons, which is an anti-air, so he actually does extra damage to air units. And then, of course, 12 damage, and it's 12 physical damage. That's one thing I have not been mentioning, is it's 12 physical damage. And then he has concussive volley, firing a non-damaging suppressive round at target biological or cyborg units. Again, it only affects biological and cyborg units, but gives a 12 strength chance for concussion to a unit for 1 round. And then, of course, if it's resisted, it just causes massive impact. And then, of course, defensive mode. They are psionic resistant, stagger resistant, status effect resistance to burn and stun, but they do have an arc weakness. They also have agile overwatch. When this unit enters overwatch, it always considered to have full action points regardless of how many it actually has. It is a battle suit. It's a Dvar heavy unit. Land movement. This is one of the first Dvar mechanical units. And of course, it is the skirmisher. It is an offensive unit. These guys are meant to just be standing right behind the trenchers, just mowing down people with their machine guns. And then when bigger units show up, bigger biological units, concussive rounds to them to make to where they can kill them. Now they're going to face off against the Oathbound Paladin Protector. 45 hit points, 5 armor. These guys have a frick ton of armor. And of course he has the Void Saber doing arc damage. So this guy actually can do the damage that will kill the Bulwark is weak against. And it's a repeating attack. They're both repeating attacks too. But it strikes an enemy with an arc charge saber, can hit either ground or air targets. And then, of course, embolden all friendly units within a 2 hex radius, heal for 15, and lose all psychic status effects. Additionally, Tier 1 and Tier 2 units gain heroism until the end of combat, making their attacks deal more damage to higher tier units. The defense mode... Sorry, I cannot speak today. The defensive mode for the Paladin Protector is giving 2 shielding to all adjacent allies. It also becomes 25% harder to hit and cannot be flanked. And then, of course, it has psionic resistance, stagger resistance, status effect resistance, arc weakness, exposed flanks, so it will ignore 2 armor if this unit is flanked. It's also a juggernaut. It does not get any bonuses to obstacles, but it will run through them. It's also easier to hit with ranged attacks, and it can't find cover. It's a battle suit that's heavy infantry, land movement. And here's the thing that's I think is going to make to where he is going to have the upper hand, is he's a mechanical unit, so we cannot concuss him. We cannot hit him with the concussive bullets. Now, last time we had the Oathbound start the match. This time we are going to have the Oathbound not start the match. They'll be on the defending team, which I think might actually help because it will make him force him to move closer to the Bulwark. The Bulwark won't have to move as far, if at all. And in all honesty, I'm just going to move him forward and then defense mode because it's kind of like the best thing to do. And this guy also does not, like, he can also defend or overwatch, which can be useful. Honestly, I think, I feel like falling back and overwatching would actually be a better idea this first round, because he can't get to to him this first round, and that will make to where I get one round of full blasts on him, and then a second round of full blasts on him. Let's go ahead. This is gonna hurt. Oh, and it actually, right? It can. No, it doesn't stagger. Well, no, doesn't he stagger? He has the ability to stagger. No, no, it's just it gets extra damage to air. But dang, look at that. I'm going to go ahead and now just shoot him again, point blank range. And I have not gotten any damage yet. The Bulwark might actually win this one. Oh, that's going to be close. If he gets a single critical hit. Ouch. 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 But I'm alive. Now he's going to do Overwatch, but the Overwatch is after I shoot him. Oh! This is the first time we've seen the Paladin go down. This was the first time we've seen the Paladin go down. Now, he almost defeated the Bulwark, and I'll tell you right now, if the Paladin was not alone, yes, the Bulwark would have lost. Or if he got a critical hit. But for what, it turns out sometimes ranged massive damage can take them down. I mean, that was impressive. I was not expecting that, honestly. Like, yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I'm kind of lost for words. This is the first time I've been lost for words on something like that. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. And the Bulwark, I am going to get another one because he leveled up for one. And we're not doing that. But both the Foreman and the Bulwark have other tier 2 units that they have to face off against to see who's good or who's better. So the Foreman needs to face off against the Oathbound's Watcher. The Watcher, no, Watcher's tier 3. Oh, no, he's a tier 2. He's a tier 3 in the research. He's a tier 2 unit. So they have to face off against him. And then, of course, the Paladin Warden has to face off against the Bulwark. Sorry. The champion, again, the champion is a pain in the butt to try and figure out what to have him fight. But I think, at least in this particular case, let me take a look. So, that's the specialist. The excavator is their elite. And can we... He has a rocket ram and demolisher cannon. So, yes, he can actually face off. We'll actually get to have a fight between the two main tier 3 fighters. Now, we do have an issue. He has a rocket ram that only affects ground units, which is one of his big hits. He also has defensive flamer that also only affects ground units, but he is capable of attacking air units. And then, of course, we will have the ramjet, because seriously, the ramjet is a freaking... It's a freaking helicopter with a giant ram in the front of it. Like, we have to just see what this can do against the champion, the darn flyer. The thing is, though, he is also their artillery, so I will have him face off against the artillery, Now that's going to be a little bit of a difficulty because the missile barrage can only affect ground targets. He does have a mounted machine gun to help with air targets. I have a feeling I know who's going to win. But man, that missile barrage though is awesome. And then of course, I can't wait to see what the seismic, the Earth Crusher, that's going to be interesting. Because yeah, that's just going to be interesting. Anyways, guys. All right, and then this is the specialist, the tier 3 specialist. I'm interested in what he can do too, because he has some pretty good powers. But we will get into what he can do and what they all can do in their respective episodes. Just giving you guys an idea of what is to come. Yeah, the Bulwark has to face off against one more unit, and the Foreman has to face off against one more unit. But we'll have those in later episodes. And I also hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a wonderful day.